Hello there, everybody. It's Dr. Christine Kaczmar. Thank you for listening to Smart Digestion Radio. This is episode 24.
Ain't nothing wrong with looking before you flush. This is Smart Digestion Radio with Dr. Christine Kaczmar, the podcast that makes things run a little smoother. And now your host, Dr. Christine Kaczmar.
Hey everyone, I doubt it's a secret by now, but my mission is to save 5 million lives from the broken medical model. One of the ways I'm doing this and having influence and impact is with my daily email series. Every day, receive some kind of a health tip, something going on in the news, something going on with side effects of certain prescription medications. You name it, I'm going to cover it all every single day to your email box. If this interests you, great. Go to bit.ly/Christine Daily Dose. That's bit.ly/Christine Daily Dose. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Christine Kaczmar, and I am back with another episode of Smart Digestion Radio. And today, it's a privilege for me to feature my good buddy. Her name is Linny Motivates. Well, that's her handle. Her name is Linny Wennerstrom, and she's one of my dearest friends. And she just posted an article on the Huffington Post, and I'm very proud of her accomplishment. And so the article that was accepted by the Huffington Post, which is amazing, is called Crack the Kitchen Code: From Chaotic to Organized and 6 Easy Steps. And so Linny Wennerstrom, her kitchen is amazing. And more so than that, it's the way she utilizes her kitchen. When I went to her house, she lives outside of Denver, Colorado. I've been to her house several times, and every time I love her operation, everything that she's got going on. She's got like raw cashews being dehydrated over there after they've been, submerged in water overnight. And then over on this other section, she's got green juice that she's making. And over on this section, she's doing this, or this. But anyways, the point being is, having been in the health biz for some time, every time I leave her house, I'm always learning something new. I'm always learning something exciting and something inspirational about how to set up my kitchen. She's got her own kombucha operation happening too, all this kind of thing. And I leave there and I want to be better. I want to be more organized. I want to be more in touch with what's going on in my kitchen. So what I want to do in this episode is just go over those 6 easy steps that she's referring to, so that you can get your kitchen organized as well. Okay, so this is straight from Linny Wennerstrom's article featured on the Huffington Post, and I will give you the link so that you could take a look at that too. All right, let's go right into cracking the kitchen code: from chaotic to organized in 6 easy steps. Step number 1, reality check. And Linny says that this step continues to come to her rescue anytime she's cleaning, organizing, or decluttering her home. So what she suggests you do is stand in your kitchen, take a look as if you're seeing it for the very first time. Do you see things that you actually cherish? Do you see things that you actually use? What needs to get out of there so that you have more counter space? What's missing? So really do a complete scan, she says, from a stranger's perspective. And the things that need your attention will start to pop out at you, and they become obvious. So that's step number 1, is get real here. Pretend it's not your kitchen. Pretend that you're seeing it for the first time. And with those different set of eyes, with that different perspective, comes more organization. There are things that you are not using that are taking up space. Get rid of them. Donate them to the Salvation Army. Give them to some friends. Put something up on Craigslist. There's so many ways to recycle nowadays. So step 1, in creating an organized kitchen in 6 easy steps, is this reality check. Step number 2 is to break your organizing efforts down into bite-sized pieces, because we all know we can be overwhelmed, right? We don't want to do that. So, looking in your cupboards or your drawers, or having like lock and locks that have 15 lids somewhere and you don't even know where they go. Things like this. I'm speaking from my own experience here. This can be a very big job, Linny says, but it doesn't have to be. So break it down into small, bite-sized pieces. Just start with pots and pans as an example. Then maybe the next day or maybe the next weekend, just work on your cupboards or that drawer and start to declutter, start to organize one cupboard, one drawer at a time. And you'll find that you're starting to gain momentum. Next, look at kitchen appliances, right? This is her third step in organizing your chaotic kitchen and cracking this code is to understand Kitchen Appliances 101. Keep your kitchen stocked only with appliances that you use, she says. And so these don't have to be the latest or greatest tools. It's just what works. If you have a blender that you love, great. You don't need to upgrade to anything out there that's fancy, right? It's just important that you use it. And Lenny, I've often heard her say, the best appliance is the one you use, okay? And so she further writes, if you have a juicer and you don't use it, and you probably never will, give it away. Declutter. All that's doing is sitting there, and it's creating stress because you know you probably should be using, but if you're not using it, get rid of it. And so if this takes up space, get rid of it. If it makes you feel guilty and you're not using it, start using it, or just simply get rid of it. She also writes, if you think you'll use an appliance in the future, box it up, put a date 30 days from now on your calendar to revisit this, and ask yourself, is this something that I value enough to take space on my kitchen counter? I love that. You're kind of packaging it away, putting a date 30 days into the future, and guess what? If you don't open up that box, get rid of it, okay? Recycle it, give it to a friend, donate it to Salvation Army, things like this, as I've said before. All right, everybody, it's that time of the show where I take a quick pause to hear from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, this episode is brought to you by Omega Digestion, OmegaDigestion.com. This is my company. It's doctor-formulated, custom-formulated products. I have 3 products in my line right now. If you'd like to learn more about them, go to bit.ly/Omega Profile. That's bit.ly/Omega Profile. At Omega Digestion, our mission is to bring plant-based enzyme nutrition and healing botanicals out of the perplexing chemistry class and into the mainstream lunchrooms and family tables. We are working to reintroduce the essential necessities food has on healing, repairing, and nourishing our bodies. By developing an effective, filler-free, and affordable product line, we aim to support the incredible importance digestive health has on millions of people. To check out our 3 products, go to OmegaDigestion.com/smart for a special offer. That's OmegaDigestion.com/smart. Okay, so far we've gone over reality check, step 1. Step 2 is to break your organizing efforts down into bite-sized pieces. Pots and pans one day, cupboards and drawers the next day. Step 3 is Kitchen Appliances 101. Take a look at what you're using, what you're not. Box these guys up that you're not using and see if you actually are going to use it 30 days later. If not, you know the deal. Step 4 is your fridge is your friend. Don't let it be your enemy. Who loves cleaning a fridge, right? I know that I don't. I personally can't stand that. But one thing for sure, maybe you'll agree, is once you actually do that, don't you feel better about your kitchen? Don't you feel better about cooking dinner? Don't you feel better about everything when you know you've got a clean fridge? It's kind of like having your bed made in a way, right? Having a nicely made bed makes you want to dive in there and get in there. Same thing with your fridge. When you organize your fridge, you want to be in your kitchen. Lenny says putting your food where you can see it is key to making sure it doesn't go to waste. And you don't have a fridge full of moldy food to clean. First, if you know you don't use your crisper drawers or look in the back of your fridge regularly, don't put your food in there. I love that tip. Second, she says, mark one day a week on your calendar to do a 5-minute fridge inspection or inventory. Take stock of what's in your fridge and move the food that's nearing expiration to the front and to the center so you know that it's there and so that you'll use it and you include it in your meal planning and you don't have food that's going rotten or slimy cilantro hiding in the dark corner of your fridge 3 weeks later. I think she's taken a few looks into my fridge as well. So step 4 in cracking the kitchen code from chaotic to organized in 6 easy steps is to make your fridge your friend. Onward. Step 5, stick to spaghetti squash Monday or any other food you can commit to making one night a week. So this is really just to take the effort out of meal planning, right? And so Lenny writes, just thinking of meal planning can overwhelm you, let alone actually doing it. While it may seem boring or uninventive, having the same thing for dinner once a week can really help clear your kitchen and mental clutter. Maybe even Monday is spaghetti squash Monday or Friday is pizza night. If you have a consistent meal base, you can mix it up each week for a variety and make it fun for yourself and your family. But you'll also know what meal prep you'll need to do, and you could do this in advance. This will actually simplify your schedule. So that's step 5, which is to stick to spaghetti squash Monday or pizza night Friday or taco Tuesday, whatever the case is. Take some stress out of your meal planning and know what you need to be doing like clockwork. That'll free up some time too. And like she said, add variety to it. Maybe one day you could add some extra olives to your pizza or add more cucumber to the salad that you're making or the tacos or anything like that. Why not put cucumbers on tacos? You heard it here first. All right, 6th and last is clean as you go. Never leave dirty dishes in the sink, Lindy says. There's nothing worse than starting your day off with dirty dishes in the sink. Just thinking about it makes my shoulders tense, she says. It's easier said than done, but forcing yourself to make sure the dishes are done every night before you go to bed creates a winning lifestyle habit that will alleviate stress first thing in the morning, will create space in your life, and it definitely will decrease kitchen clutter. So take it a step further and clean as you go in the kitchen. So if you've enjoyed this, I highly recommend you check out more of my good, amazing, just sensational buddy, Linny Wennerstrom. Go check out her website. It's called givememychallenge.com. And this site is really cool because what she's doing is she's leading different challenges for 7 days. Some are going to be longer. She's going to have guest experts come on in and run challenges too. But for an example, maybe you want to sign up for the plank challenge. Every day for 7 days, you're going to do like a 30-second to 60-second plank. And you just check in, and there's a community involved here. Maybe another challenge you want to do is making sure that you're hydrating 96 ounces of water every day. Or another challenge might be that you're going to come up with 5 things that you're grateful for every day for 7 days. So she is helping you create these winning lifestyle habits. I highly recommend you check her out. Linny Wennerstrom is an author, a common sense health expert, and the creator, as I've said, of givememychallenge.com. So go check her out. I hope that you've really enjoyed these 6 easy steps to create organization to that chaotic kitchen. And just one more time, let me go ahead and review them. Number 1 is reality check. Number 2 is break your organizing efforts down into small bite-sized pieces. Number 3 is kitchen appliances 101. Keep your kitchen stocked only with the appliances that you do use. Step 4, your fridge is your friend. Don't let it be your enemy. You don't want slimy cilantro. Number 5 is stick to spaghetti squash Monday or any other food you can commit to, making one night a week. And number 6, clean as you go. So I hope you've enjoyed these 6 easy steps. Congratulations, Linny. I'm super proud of you. Looking forward to seeing more articles everywhere else by you because you definitely live a lifestyle that does create winning habits. So that's it for now. I will see you guys next time. All right, you guys, I have an amazing offer for you that ties in perfectly with what my pal Linny was just talking about, which is to prevent that overwhelm when it comes to meal prep and meal planning. It's one of the most common questions I get asked all the time, which is, Dr. Christine, what do we make for dinner? What do we eat? Well, I've taken that guesswork out for you. You can get a free 2-week trial. I've partnered up with some amazing women over at The Scramble. In order to take advantage of this 2-week free trial, just go to thedigestion.doctor.menu. Not .com, thedigestion.doctor.menu. That's thedigestion.doctor.menu. And you could throw in paleo, and it'll give you all sorts of ideas for what you should make with paleo. You are gluten-free? Great. Throw gluten-free in there. It'll give you all sorts of gluten-free menus for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, you name it. Maybe you don't want a certain ingredient. Maybe you don't want any olives, okay? So you could omit olives for the recipes that it generates for you. It's amazing. 2-week free trial. Go check it out, thedigestion.doctor.menu. All right, that concludes another amazing episode of Smart Digestion Radio. But as you know, the conversation doesn't have to stop there. Join me over on my Facebook page, facebook.com/thedigestiondoc. That's a good hub for everything else. TheDigestionDoctor.com and OmegaDigestion.com are my other sites. Thank you so much for being a part of the movement. And the movement is to save 5 million lives from the broken medical model. I'm very passionate about this, and I cannot do it alone. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to help spread the word. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening to Smart Digestion Radio with Dr. Christine Kaczmar. Have the most beautiful day.